Alrighty, this won't be very long. Ncaa 14 Notre Dame Dynasty. It's gonna kind of go around the NCAA on the bye week and look and see what's going on, do some recruiting, give you guys a look at the roster right now. Look at my coaching skills right now. I've kind of been putting it, well, I was focusing more on recruiting at first until I reached a pretty respectable level in all of these. You know, level 18 is not too shabby. And, you know, the game plan stuff, the game management stuff, don't really have a whole heck of a lot of other recruiting stuff, would be a lot more important, at least initially. My DC level, Mr. Van Gorder and Joe Rudolph's pretty high up there on the OC level. DC level, not that much. I just have basically road closed, maxed out, and recharge maxed out. Joe Rudolph was from Wisconsin. I hired him off the coaching carousel, and you know, have daylight at +2. Air traffic control adds +2 to catching and +5 to spec catch. Catching traffic +2 to jumping, release, and +3 for route running. And Canyon maxed out as well as up tempo. The blocking stuff as well. We got 3 out of 3 for a great wall and 1 out of 3 for bulldozer. I made one change to the slider settings I was using. I've been using the Operation Sports Community set. I changed the where is it? Nope, that's the rules. Pass blocking I bumped up from 30 to 40. I thought 30 was too low. I felt like my offensive lineman was getting detonated on base pass rushes by guys that they were greatly superior than. I mean, I still have Quentin Nelson and what's his name, McGlinchey, and they were getting beat more than they should have, so I bumped it up to 40. I'll show you the depth chart here. You see Kaiser here as redshirt junior. He's a 99 overall as a redshirt junior, but he might stay. I mean, guys don't come out as often as they would realistically would in this, as they would in real life. I mean, my general house rule is if a guy's over 90 and wants to come out, I don't try to bring him back. But if a guy's a 99 and decides to come back, he comes back. I mean, I still have Malik Zaire here. Brandon Winbush here is a redshirt sophomore. And, you know, Kaiser, got a rocket 89 through accuracy. I mean, Malik Zaire is pretty much just wasting away on the bench here. Tarian Folsom is still there, along with Josh Adams, Dexter Williams. I'm sure one of these three will eventually, well, Folsom's going to be gone, but it wouldn't surprise me if either Adams or Williams sometime transfer, or Winbush might transfer. Guys transfer as well, so having a logjam at position is going to hurt you at times. Ecomania St. Brown. Boykin. CJ Sanders, Corey Holmes, Chase Claypool, redshirt freshman. Got a couple guys on redshirt. I'm redshirting Fink, Joel Anderson. I think I'm also redshirting Stefferson as well. So I have plenty of depth at receiver, all kinds of depth. Artist formerly known as Alize Jones, now Alize Mack. Jeremy Smythe will be gone. Pretty good all around receiving tight end. block quite a bit as well. 78's not too shabby. Here's McGlinchey. The 97 overall. Pass blocking 92, run block 97. And he's only giving up 3 sacks. It was Nelson that's giving up a lot. But Nelson, he has at 93, 99. And he's given up 6 already. That's way too many. Way too many for how good he is. Sam Mustafar. McGovern. Alex Bars. So it's pretty solid all the way around. I mean, McGovern has given up 12. I mean, so I had to bump that slider back up from 30 down up to 40. My ends are strange. Quick Cream's a good block shatter. You know, as a redshirt freshman, that's going to only get better. He's got 79 and 76 as far as his pass rush moves are concerned. Jonathan Bonner is backing him up. The 3-3-5 stack, I'm not really concerned about speed as much as, you know, being stout, because I like to have my outside backers be able to be guys who can put information subs in different packages and whatnot. But, you know, for redshirt freshman, he's got, you know, decent tackling and solid block shedding and power moves that will only improve over time. Dallin Hayes is really actually a 4-down lineman style defensive end. I should be playing a 4-2-5, to be honest with you, when you look at my defensive ends, defensive tackles and linebackers, but, you know, it is what it is. Good tackler. He's a sophomore now, not a redshirt sophomore, he's a true sophomore. 82, 84. He's light on the block shedding, though. That's his only problem. Tillery, 81 block shed, along with Daniel Cage. He plays the nose, Tillery. I was playing a 4-2-5, which I might next season. Because I'll have both, well, I won't have him back, but I'll have Elijah Taylor in there. Not much of a pass rusher, but decent block shedder. What's going on, Alex? Asmar Bilal, he's had a good season. He's an 88 overall now. 87 speed. 80 acceleration, that's kind of weird. Good awareness. Good tackling, good hit power, decent pass rusher, 81 block shed. Grim Martini, I play in pass rush situations with his 82 and power move and finesse moves. He's also a good, you know, coverage guy, so Asmar Bilal's a good all-around player. He's got 50 tackles, 10 tackles for a loss, 4 sacks. Niles Morgan. Overrated run. He never really panned out at Notre Dame. He's pretty disappointing. Good tackler, good hit power. Block shedding is good, and, you know, coverage, he's adequate enough. Josh Barajas backing him up. Nice. What hockey game this time of year? Barajas is nice and fast. He plays in, you know, diamond quarter situations. He can play end. He can drop into coverage. He can rush the passer. He can do a little bit of everything. I'm actually looking forward to him in, you know, real life this upcoming season. He has a little bit of well, no one's Jalen Smith, but he's that kind of athlete as far as how he likes to play. Rangy outside backer, can do a lot of things. Secondary is loaded. Nick Watkins 93-91, 92-91 with Mr. Crawford, Ashton White 92-90. They could all press above 90. The redshirt freshman here. Not too bad for a dime back, as well as a, you know, true freshman here with 90, 88, and 80. Nick Coleman actually moved from corner to safety, gives me 90 his own coverage, and I actually use him most of the time now. And safeties, I played 2 of them in a 3-3-5 stack. Drew Tranquil, who's basically a linebacker. He's playing, on the strong side most of the time. His coverage ratings aren't, high as I would like for his safety, but playing close to the line of scrimmage, it does just fine. There's my kicker, Justin Yoon. Oh, okay. Esports hockey, interesting. All these sports games go into esports now. Really an amazing thing to see. I take it is the NHL series, I assume. Go some stats. Here's Kaiser's stats so far. I've been nice and efficient with him. Very run heavy this season. Last season he had much more damage in the passing department. He has 21 touchdowns, 9 INTs, 257, passing yards per game. The year before, close to 300, 285-ish, and 35 touchdowns. I've been much more, spread to run, just using the battering rams of Folson and Adams. Kaiser doesn't really give me much on the ground, but, he can pop one here and there. I mean, sack yards takes away from his yardage numbers, but even then, he's not really a dynamic runner on the option keeps. And part of the receiving averages is a part because, again, with the pass block slider so low, I didn't really have much time for downfield stuff to develop, so I had to up it a little bit, like I said before. And again, I've just been mainly, spread to run. Great run blocking offensive line, great backs. Feed the beasts. Talked about the sack numbers earlier. Smart Bilal leads a team in total tackles. Nick Coleman, Drew Tranquil, Niles Morgan, and Elliott. Safeties don't make a lot of tackles, as strong safeties will. Devon Coney hasn't done much pass rush wise. Sack leaders, Dalen Hayes, the big guy, Jerry Tillery, Greer Martini, Kareem, and Bilal. NHL 2K, really? Wow, wouldn't have guessed that in the least. When was the last NHL 2K game that came out? It's been a while now. INT leaders. Averaging 39 yards per game. 39 points per game. Pass CDs, rush CDs are pretty even. Country and total offense by yardage. Scoring offense is probably wow. Clemson at 46.7, UCLA at 40. Passing TD is probably Texas Tech. Yeah, they're up there, but Ohio State is up there along with UCLA and Clemson. Rushing TDs, Notre Dame, Michigan State, Army, G-Tech, playing Stanford. Mizzou, Air Force Marshall, Oklahoma, USC. No surprise there in the rushing leader, Georgia Tech. Army, Stanford, Michigan. You see the academies up there all the time. Alabama, Ohio State. Okay, it's been quite some time. K-10. There's Washington State in the passing yardage with the air raid going on. BYU, Texas Tech. The guys you'd expect. Total defense. Louisville by yardage. Wow. Offensive yardage stats can lie. What we really care about is points allowed. Scoring defense, turnovers, sacks, that kind of stuff. Because you can move the ball from 20 to 20 all you want. If you can score, what good is it? But I get why they do it. Like, for example, if the offense turns the ball over inside their own 5-yard line and defense lets up a touchdown, is that really the D's fault? So I get the archaic attachment yardage, but I'm more of a total defense, turnover, sack guy when it comes to judging defenses. Who's dead last? Wow, Virginia. Virginia did with a freaking hurting. For example, we lead in sack yardage. Not sack yardage, but sacks. 185 is respectable as far as points allowed. No fumble recoveries. Very hard to get the CPU back to fumble, and we're right up there in INTs, 5th in INTs. Third down percentage, these are the stats that matter. Differential. Takeaways, wow. For the mean green at Texas Tech, of North Tech, to say, Texas Tech. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that they're interested in the PC version, Alex. I'm considering buying both the PC version and the console version, to be honest with you. I'm very interested in how the game will perform on PC. Some individual leaders, shall we? Deshaun Watson. Like I said, this is NCAA where everyone likes to stay in school. Josh Rosen, Brett Rippon, Baker Mayfield, Mahomes, Falk, Hornibrook, Brad Kaya still in college, for crying out loud. Mason Rudolph. Most of the familiar names you are all here. Deshaun had himself a year. 34 TD, only 1 INT. That ain't too bad at all. Christian McCaffrey averaging 6.5 yards per carry. Asbury. It's always nice to see the academy guys represented. That's always nice to see. Rod Penny. Barnett's still around. They're all still around, boy. Russian TDs. St. Brown, second in the country with 55 catches, only one touchdown. Only one. Braxton Barrows has 14 TDs. Wow. Curtis Hammer with 11. David Scott with 10. SMU. Yeah, if you're a stat nerd, that might be the show. Definitely will scratch that itch for you. Marvin Branch from Old Dominion leads the country in sacks. Tabor and INTs. Look at some rankings. BCS poll is out now, so look at that. We'll take a look at that. Georgia Tech, I'm on a bye. Oklahoma is number 3. UCLA is 4. Ohio State, Tennessee, Auburn, Whiskey, Arkansas, Arizona. Arizona State. They both have big Pac-12 games. The Pac-12 is freaking loaded. My goodness, you got Arizona at 10, Arizona State at 11, UCLA at 4, and you got Washington ranked as well. I mean, my God, at 17. Alabama had a 2-game losing streak. They finally get a W over LSU. Surprise. Stanford ranked as well. The Pac-12 is just a beast. Michigan State is 8-1 and only 16. What's their schedule like, I wonder? They had Miami, Ohio, I believe. That's Miami U. Or is that Miami VU? Oregon, then they have Wyoming, Eastern Michigan, then Penn State, Purdue. Yeah, not a very strong schedule. That explains that. Let me look at Miami's schedule. I'll be able to find out if they opened up with Michigan State or not. Nope, yeah, so they've opened up with Miami of Ohio. Their schedule is really weak. Miami of Ohio, then they have at Oregon. Their best game, their best W, is against a 4-4 Oregon team. Then you have just crap here. Yeah. A&M making a little bit of a late season push. They're 6-3. Houston, Louisville. State, they're 5-2. They were unranked last week. UCLA. Sam Darnold's actually not the starter. He's a redshirt sophomore backup. Max Brown is doing the pitching, and Juju is the one who's making plays happen. Michigan is still ranked somehow. That's amazing to me. My goodness. Well, poll logic isn't always perfect now, is it? Yeah, Michigan State's going to be a hurting unit this year, I believe. That's certainly true. I like the conferences. Looking around to see who's winning the conferences and who's doing well. Bowling Green and the MAC East. MAC West is Western Michigan. West, Colorado State having a good year. Talk about an anticlimactic conference championship game. You have San Jose State probably going up against Colorado State. How would you like to be San Diego State, 6-3, but you have 2 conference losses, 1 in the division, so you're behind a team that's 4-4. Pac-12 is a freaking beast. It's as hard a conference as you can imagine right now. Jeez. SEC. Tennessee leading the East. Auburn the West. Wow. The Sunbelt, you have Western Kentucky. They have one of the better pro-style playbooks in the game, by the way. I wouldn't really call it pro-style. Yeah, I think Bobby Petrino is still at Western Kentucky when this game was out, so it might still be a pro-style playbook. Either way, it's a very good pro-style spread hybrid playbook. Some of the more obscure schools have some of the better playbooks in this game, which is one of the beauties of it. ACC, the Atlantic, we have Clemson there, no surprise. NC State having a good year. The Coastal, we have a down year for that conference, or that division, I should say. Miami's got to be banging their head up against the wall. G-Tech having a good year. But Miami must have a couple of unfortunate conference or division losses. Yeah, Pitt and Wake. Those hurt. American Athletic, USF, and Louisville. Big 12, Oklahoma. Big 10 leaders, Ohio State. Ohio State has played 1 division game. How's that possible? It's weird. Wisconsin, same thing. Western Michigan, let me check. CUSA, Florida Atlantic. The East, Florida Atlantic. The West, you have North Texas. They might not. Let's take a look at their depth chart. I don't think Chris Davis is still there. He might be. Nope, he's gone. Heisman watch. Deshaun Watson, JT Barrett, Deshaun Kaiser, Josh Rosen, and McCaffrey are your top 5. And as far as recruiting is concerned, my recruiting has been weird. I'm at a bit of a disadvantage because my coach level isn't that good as far as the other power programs. But that's okay. What fun is it if everything is easy for you? But as far as the recruiting is concerned, I've got a couple of guys that I am pretty happy about. Let's see. Good at a quarterback at some points. What we got here, Mr. Corey Jones, number 10 rated quarterback, 4-star recruit. He's basically a Kaiser clone. He's smaller, but attribute-wise, he's pretty much identical. He's a little bit faster. He's got 95 power, 82 throw accuracy. So if I lose, both Kaiser and Zaire, I at least have a guy that can, develop the bench or step in and play, depending on how Brandon Wimbush does. Mike Burnett, I'm always going to need safeties for a 3-3-5 stack. The more safeties I have, the better. He's a 3-star recruit. Number 20 ranked. Strong safeties, 24 overall. Doing good, TJ. How you doing, buddy? Fast tackling is 80. Zone coverage is 77. Coverage safety than a tackler. These athletes are always very interesting. Gordon Watson. got some receiving skills. He's got some running back skills. He's a little bit on the slow side, though. Only a 3-star, 86 overall athlete, a JUCO at that. Tight end U, always gets a tight end. Carter, he's number 5 receiving rank tight end. 6'3", 226, 4-star recruit. Like him to be a smidge more athletic, but I can take it. Comes in, though, with solid catch ratings across the board. Not much of a blocker. Definitely looking like more of a move tight end type. Barr, 6'3", 221, number 4 rated backer, 4-star recruit. West Odessa, Texas. Good looking all-around backer here. Looks like more of a pass rush 3-4 style backer if you don't mind. 85 speed, 99 acceleration. My goodness. 78 tackle, 87 hit power, 80 pursuit, 75 play rec. Pass rules are going to be solid for coming in as a freshman, along with block shedding. Yeah, NCAA never gets old, Jay. Never gets old. Not much of a coverage guy, but a good, pass rush prospect here, certainly. Good, need some linemen. Number 6 rated tackle, 4-star recruit. Sean Rice. 83 pass block, 82 run block. Price type of redshirt year on him. Those are my only commits so far. I'm in the running here for defensive tackle Mike Bennett, 4-star recruit, number 5 rated defensive tackle. Yep, that I am. That I am, Pete. 82 power move, 81 finesse move, 81 block shot. That's already better than Jerry Tillery. Tillery will improve the all-season training, but type of redshirt year on him, he's going to be a beast as a redshirt freshman. Andy Brink, another Juke 3-star guy. The JUCO guys going to come in, as having good physical attributes, but can be kind of weird elsewhere. He has 81 speed, 87 acceleration, 82 jumping, 81 strength, 84 agility, which is all very good, but he can't tackle worth a damn. His pursuit's okay, his block shedding's okay, his own coverage is pretty good, so he's just kind of this weird, good at nothing, not terrible at anything player. Which means you'll probably end up, covering kicks. Jeff Harper, 6'1", wide receiver, number 6 wide receiver overall, 4-star recruit. Good speed, good acceleration, jump a little bit. 87 route running out the gate. Catching stats are kind of bleh, though. So he probably won't play too much right away. I'm very deep at wide receivers, so, a red year for him will do him a lot of good. Yeah. Yeah, Pete, the man mirror is insane. Can you imagine if we still had that in Madden? People would be pitching a fit. Route mirror man coverage was not fun. Not fun at all. This guy's a freaking athletic beast. Marshall Smith, number 3 overall OLB. 4-star recruit. Fast as all hell. Good coverage. 80 hit power, 85 tackle, 89 pursuit. Wow. And I'm beating off Ohio State trying to get him. I don't particularly need corners right now, but they would be nice to have, down the road. I'm behind a little bit here on Jeff Gordon, number 3 rated corner. This guy I'd like to have as well, but went to Michigan. so much for him. Another 3-star backer here. He'd just be filling a spot. Just depth there. Lost these 2 guys as well to Michigan. Michigan has beaten me out for 3 recruits that I really wanted. I wanted to build my interior offensive line and have another guy here for depth. But nope, not meant to be. And I'm trying to get this guy as well. Got some work to do in order to catch up to Nebraska for Tariq Jacques, 6'4", 245, number 6 rated MLB. 85 hit power, 82 tackling, 86 pursuit, stand out. Not really a coverage guy, but he can thump. Yes, Alex, it has potential to be very good. It's got some bugs to work out in it, but improved match concepts is something that was desperately needed, and I'm glad that work was done for that as it was. So, that's recruiting. As far as the schedule, as far as what's left, we're down the home stretch. See, we got Pitt. It's always a pain. They're pretty solid. They're always petty. They're a little beat up, but coming at 5-3 and ranked number 24. And then we have USC left. So we take care of business. We will be playing for the BCS championship. So that's it for this. Just a short little live stream to get you caught up as far as what's going on in the Dynasty and as far as recruiting is concerned. And I will have a couple more games uploaded in the not too distant future to close out this and get bowl season kicked away. And let's see if we can win a national title. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I will talk to you all later. Peace.